Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 5 of Underground Pro Wrestling. Tonight we've got some singles action in the men's division starting us off. Marshall Thompson making his way to the ring, looking to get on the board in the men's division. Not had much luck thus far, but anything can happen. Very savvy, technical wrestler. Very strong as well. His opponent tonight is Chase, making his way down to the ring. Another competitor that's looking to get some points in the win column, I should say. Excuse me. As eccentric as Chase is, he's a good all-around athlete. Certainly looking to turn his fortunes around in this matchup tonight. There's the opening bell, and immediately Chase hits a tornado kick, taking Marshall off his feet. Nice head scissor takedown as well. Ooh, but a boot to the face by Marshall. Stomping away. And for a modified Dragon Sleeper. He calls for the rope break though, and Marshall just kicking Chase in the midsection. Chase getting back up to his feet though. Springboard crossbody, nicely done. Ooh, a knee drop to the back of the head there by Chase. Looking for a modified neck whip of sorts, but didn't quite connect. A front drop kick there by Marshall, taking Chase off his feet. And just kicking at him. Good go behind there by Marshall. A gnarly European uppercut to the back of the neck. Ooh, big overhand chop there by Marshall. Overhand palm strike there by Chase, and Marshall answers with one of his own. Trading strikes right now, back and forth. Counter strike there by Marshall, but counter strike by Chase. Another counter strike by Marshall, and big chop taking Chase off his feet. Running boot there by Marshall. Up to the middle rope here. Drop kick blocked by Chase. Drop kick blocked by Marshall. Big standing clothesline there by Marshall, taking Chase off his feet. Kick to the spine there. Attempt at a neck whip, but Chase is able to get out of the way in time. Big forearm strike to the back there by Chase. Springboard drop kick way off the mark. A sleeper hold. Marshall with the body scissors, trying to get a submission victory here. Headbutt there by Chase, knocking Marshall for a loop for the moment. Pin here. Only a one count. Series of strikes there by Marshall, finishing up with a big front drop kick. Going for a leg drop, but misses. Chase now with a series of chops, taking Marshall off his feet. slingshot bomb out of the corner there by Chase. Chase now going out to the apron. Springboard dropkick misses. Marshall now with a headlock, but Chase fights free. Both men colliding in the center of the ring. Chase with a Hurricane Rana there. Covered by Chase, utilizing the ropes for leverage. Only a 1 count. Forcing Marshall into the corner. Big scoop slam. Chase now going up top. Going for a Phoenix splash. Lands it perfectly. Charging it up. Looks like he's going for the charging 450. Into the cover here. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Marshall able to kick out. Chase put a neck out on the apron again. Springboard dropkick misses. Big chop there by Marshall. Moving Chase into the ropes. Duck under. Takedown, possibly going for an ankle lock or some type of submission, but Chase kicks him away. Had him in package pile driver territory, but then turned it into a power slam. Forcing Marshall into the corner, but Marshall fights free. Quick go behind by Marshall. Ripcord lariat. Back elbow there by Chase. Another tornado kick, but this time gets blocked by Marshall. And for a scoop slam, but Chase escapes, hits a double axe handle across the back of the neck. Marshall crawling towards the neutral corner. Back elbow there by Marshall, fighting out of the corner. Kick to the midsection, a series of strikes by Marshall. Counter strike there by Chase. Kick to the midsection. Going for a powerbomb, it looks like. Switching to a fireman's carry and dropping Marshall throat first across the top rope. Now going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Chase gets the victory. You see the highlights here with that charging 450 splash. That was almost it right there, near fall. Only getting 2 out of it. Ultimately, it was Chase that got the victory over Marshall.
Hello everybody, King of Clubs here. I wanted to talk to you today about our Patreon. We've made some adjustments, some changes if you will, and I just want to go over them with you guys for just a brief moment here. So first thing I wanted to point out is that we have our $4 supporter tier. It was previously named something else. We decided to change it just to be more clean and more professional in that respect. So at the supporter tier, you guys get the following benefits. You get credit in videos, so future videos will have your name credited, usually in like the end screens or towards the tail end of a video that's going on YouTube, but you will be credited with them. Exclusive content, which means stuff that you'll only find on Patreon, will not be on YouTube, will not be on TikTok or any other platform. ad-free content, so anything that has like an actual ad integration, or even just a mock ad integration, or even just like a Patreon ad spot like this one, that will be cut out of the Patreon version, so it's a cleaner, more streamlined version of the video. You also get access to everything a week early, so full 7 days early access that goes straight to YouTube. And again, it's going to be the cleaner, ad-free, exclusive version of the video that you would normally see on YouTube. It's going to be cleaned up, and it's going to be there 7 days prior to what you'll see on YouTube itself. Now, we also have another tier. This tier is a joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's not meant to be considered for anything. It really isn't. And that's our Royale with cheese. So for $3 a month, if you're willing to pay it, and you really shouldn't unless you just happen to have the disposable income, something that you can expend like that, sure. If you've got the extra money and you want to throw it my way, sure. But do not ever feel obligated to do this, because the benefits that you get is that you get your choice of a hearty handshake, a too sweet, or a fist bump if you were to ever meet me on the street. Now, here's some caveats for that. You get your choice of one, redeemable for one, and there are some hoops you'll have to jump through to get to that. And it's just if you happen to bump into me out in the wild. I don't foresee that happening. I don't foresee someone paying $3 either, but that's beside the point. A more like realistic thing that you'll get is you'll get credit in videos both in text form as well as a vocal shout out. So like during the end sequence, when you're seeing like the text of like, hey, here's all of our supporters, there'll be a highlighted section for those who somehow decided to want to pay that much for the enhanced version, if you will. You'll get credit both in text form, but you also have me reading out your name as well. Again, within reason, because we don't want anyone using anything too vulgar. We don't want any like inappropriate screen names, so like be mindful of what you're putting out there. You'll get the exclusive content and the ad-free content like you normally would. Same thing with early access. All that stuff is still the same from the $4 supporter tier, but do not subscribe to the top tier unless you just have a ton of money. If you're some wealthy person that wants to just throw money at me, sure, by all means. But otherwise, don't do that. Please don't do that. And something else you may notice is that on the supporter tier, and only the supporter tier, there's a 7-day free trial, which means like if you want to just like see what we're about on Patreon, see the type of extra content you can find over there, I want to encourage people to test it out. Just check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. No obligation, no need to hang on. But yeah, that's really all I got for you guys on this one. It's patreon.com/KingofClubsYT. The link will be in the description. Thank you for listening to this little read here, and hopefully we see you over there. Hopefully you get to see my exclusive content.